The theme of the festival is journey, all right, and the festival itself has been on a journey because we go every year, we journey with our city. The city is changing, the city is on a journey. I've watched the festival develop over the years, and for me this year, I think the idea of a changing festival is really strong with me. This year, we're broadening ourselves out. We're looking at the world through the lens of Belfast. We're seeing people from all over the world coming here, and we're beginning to speak into some of those other issues that we have here in Belfast. It's not just about how the Catholics and Protestants get on together. It's how do we, as this city, this melting pot of a city as we now are, how do we become good friends and good neighbours? So yeah, I think the theme is wonderful this year because we've captured something of the nature of Belfast, a city on a journey. On a personal level, the idea of going to the four corners of Belfast has absolutely changed my life. It's just transformational. I grew up at a time when you didn't go to certain parts of the city, you kept yourself to yourself. I live in the western corner of Belfast, and as we know, west is best. But essentially, where I grew up was like an island. It was a little village in and of itself. We very, very rarely left. And so now to be able to say that I feel at home in all sorts of corners of Belfast is just fantastic. And, you know, having real close friendships of people who I would not have met growing up, people from different parts of our community. So on a personal level, the Four Corners Festival, the idea of going to the different corners has completely transformed my life for the better. People who come to the festival this year can experience journey in all sorts of ways. Like there's physically you can experience a journey. You can come and glide with us and go on a glider from one part of the city to another. You can come on our wonderful wander and go from one part of the city and more. But also, I think people who come this year will also go on a kind of inner journey on the theme of journey. We will see ourselves. We will have a mirror held up to us as a city of people. I think. Sorry, I'm tapping the microphone when I do that. That's a brilliant idea. I think the people who come along to the festival this year will go on a journey in all sorts of ways. People will physically go on a journey. You can come glide with us, get on a glider and go from one part of the city to another. You can come on our wonderful wander, go from one part of the city to another. But equally, I think people will go on an inner journey this year. In many ways, the festival holds a mirror up to us here in Belfast. And when someone holds a mirror up to you in honesty, and in generosity and love, but when that mirror is held up to you, you can't help but go on a journey. So I think people who come to the festival this year will leave the festival seeing Belfast in a different light.